Hello, it's Saturday morning, getting ready to leave my country yard to go to the city and make some money door dashing. So head along with me to the city. Well, I made it to the city. I ended up being scheduled for DoorDash from 8:30 to 8:30. Nothing's going on, like 3 to 11 minute estimated time. So I did get a Uber order for $14. It's going to take like 35 minutes, and you only get right at 35 minutes on DoorDash's pause. So hopefully I don't lose my dash while I'm doing this. If so, I left the country to go to the city, just for the city to send me back out to the country on the opposite side. But anyway, I got it delivered and still had 5 minutes to spare on my pause time on DoorDash. I kept watching it just in case I had to turn it on and pause it again, but it all worked out. So back to the city I go. Well, I've gotten two offers from DoorDash. The first one I declined because it was like 4 items at the dollar store for $5. But I went and took this McDonald's one for $5 for 2-something miles. So I'm definitely keeping both apps on because so far DoorDash is not looking very promising. Uber's got jokes too. They're trying to send $5 orders. It says it'll take an hour to complete. So I don't know. Between the two of them, maybe I'll get a good order here and there. Well, Uber and DoorDash was sending me orders, and I don't like either one of them. So I went with the Uber one. It's $11 for 36 minutes, and it's just picking up some food. The one order I got from DoorDash was $12 for 15 items at Target and then driving 13 miles. So the one I decided to take with Uber, they sent like 3 times. So I'm not really happy with either one of them, but I've only made $29 and I've been out almost 2 hours. So I figure, well, I'll try it. I don't know what I'm going to do with DoorDash right now. And Uber's sending a lot of stuff, but it's all going to Louisville. Well, on our way to Sleepy Roosters, thought we could talk about my devotion this morning. It was talking about, reading the Bible more often. Not only whenever you're seeking some particular answer or, you're an emergency, but to dive into the Bible on a more regular basis. I've been really good about doing my devotions daily, at least 6 days a week. Usually 7, but to be honest, more like 6 days. So, um, but I don't, that's how I start off my day, is reading my devotion, praying about it, and doing my prayer list. And I pray to God all the time, but I need to get more into reading the Bible more often. That's where I feel is, they say it's better to do it day and night, go to sleep on the word too. And I don't do that. So, but I figure baby steps. This this has been a good routine for me for quite a while now. And then now I just got to get into the routine and habit of doing it more often. But I like the devotions because it leads me a place to start what to study. It's like, okay, do I just start from the beginning? And it's, how many times have you read Genesis chapter 1? And so you kind of get bored with it because you've already started there so many times. So maybe just starting with Psalms, I don't know. But I need to find me a spot and start there and do it more often. I don't know what your journey is, but I think, starting off with devotions, having that guidance to get you started, baby steps. So that was my takeaway. It is about quarter to 11, so I've been out almost 3 hours and I've made 40 bucks. So definitely not good, but lunch is getting ready to start. If, so hopefully I can get over there, and those are usually short runs. I've already used 72 miles. I did go ahead and stop at Sam's to get gas because with the discount it was $2.69, and it's still $2.90 something where I live. So, well, I lost silver. It is 11 o'clock, no orders. So, definitely going to be a little bit of a struggle again today. But, oh well, I think I'm just going to sit here and eat a snack. And all right, it's 10 after 11. I finally got an order. It's $9.75 for 10 miles. But, whatever. The interesting part, though, it said plus $1 for verifying the holiday hours. So I'm not sure what that's going to look like. Definitely will keep you updated. I don't know if you've experienced that, but heck, for $1, I can verify holiday hours. Well, that was easy enough. I just had to, when they handed the order, it asked, I just had to ask them. I showed her the options, and I don't know that she completely understood all that. But anyway, she said they were regular and that they would update it in the app if it changed. So that was extra $1. Unfortunately, this order is going to the hospital I don't like to deliver at, but it sounds like she's going to meet me in the front. So I can only hope. You got to cut through all these parking lots to get to the light. So weird. I have no idea why. Well, they did add the $1 to verify the hours, so it was $10.75. And after I left there, she added a $4 tip. So that order ended up being $14.75. So that was fantastic. I just picked up this $5 order for Sleepy Rooster. It's going like 2.8 miles. This has definitely been a painful Saturday, but I just took a stacked order for $12. Both of them are Cadoba at 7 miles. I don't know what I'm getting myself into, but oh, this is very painful. My miles are high, my money's low, but I still have spirits. In my intro, I talk about being in the country and going to the city to dash. And if that intro took and it works itself out, it's just funny that everywhere we've gone today, it's been like in the country. All right, Myers, 21 items. I'm going to take it. Just makes it easier. Get it done. Make this money. Well, at quarter after 2, I finally hit over 100. And I started at like 8:15 or 8:30. I think it was 8:15 I started. So that's 6 hours. So I'm at 107 for 6 hours. Well, that's still 17 an hour. It feels horrible, but hey, 15 is like where anything under 15 an hour bothers me. So my goal is always 20 an hour. So right in the middle. Not too bad, I guess. So trying it shows that DoorDash is busy and Uber's busy, but I don't have anything. So just keep on working my way to where I need to go. And I'm only $43 from my drop dead amount. Of course, my app's gonna freeze. crud. I hate when that happens. Oh, and I can't see settings. Uh, I have an order and I can't get it. Let's see if we can grab it real fast. Oh, 725 for Walgreens. We'll just decline it anyway since the app messed up. That bites. Oh well, now it went down. Still not silver. All right, I just took this $9 Red Lobster for 5 miles. Red Lobster can be slow, but hopefully it'll be ready. Well, there was another Dasher waiting in Red Lobster. It didn't take long, but we got to talk for just a minute. And he said he's not having any luck today, that it's super slow. And I know it sounds crazy, but to have that affirmation, because I'm like, did I sabotage it? Because I'm multi-apping. Should I have went to a different area? I was second guessing myself and trying to think of things I could have done different. So it's always nice to have somebody affirm what you're going through. So that was nice. I'm like, all right, it wasn't me. It is slow. It's just slow. I've been sitting in the Kroger parking lot. Next thing I know, I was asleep. But Uber just sent me a $10 order. So I'm taking that and hopefully I'll wake back up. Oh. Shout out to Culver's. As I was leaving, they asked me if I wanted a drink. I don't know if I looked that tired because I literally just woke up from being in the Kroger parking lot. But it's just what I needed. All right, so maybe dinner will start. It is 3:20, so I probably just slept about 10 minutes, I would think. I had forgotten to pause DoorDash while I was doing that Uber order. Nothing has hit my phone forever. Here it is, Saturday, and it's 4 to 14-minute wait time. I couldn't tell you the last time an order hit my phone on DoorDash. I don't know what is going on. If there's an issue, if I don't know, nothing. Nobody's ordering, they're having parties. I have no idea. Nothing's showing on Uber, but I got an order. So I've got 50 miles left in my car before I gotta start heading home. So I'm just gonna do one big loop circle. I'm trying to get 24 more dollars. I might park over in the middle of a whole bunch of restaurants for a minute. But I'm afraid I'll fall back to sleep. So I gotta keep going. So see if something happens. Crazy. A crazy Saturday. All right, I got a couple of orders. The first one I declined. It was like 11 items from the dollar store for $6 or whatever. This tropical smoothie, I'm parked right across the street from it for $6.25, going like 3 miles. So maybe I can hit my last bid at $24 I'm needing. All right, DoorDash is picking up a little bit. I'm going to Target for looks like 2 pieces of candy. I don't like the way they do it anymore. I can't tell. Well, they added a $7.25 for 2 items at Five Below. I don't know how to buy this stuff, but it's only 2 items. That gets me almost to $16, and then I only need a couple bucks to make my drop dead goal. Thing is DoorDash is fun 75% of the time. Is that 25% that it feels like a job, and that's how it's felt today. So maybe it'll pick up and it won't feel so much like a job, and I could do more. Well, with those 2 orders, I got my silver back. So that's good, but my app froze on my way to Five Below. Is your app's been freezing? Is it just me? I just go in, force stop it, and then it starts working again. And I just been leaving it up here lately, but I forgot to leave it up this time. I'm hoping this car behind me doesn't hit me. But that ended up being really easy because I remembered I went there and bought a whole bunch of, I won't say a whole bunch, but I bought some electrical stuff for my daughter when she came in because all she had was the European style and they use a different plug than we do. So once I walked in and I remembered, it didn't take a second to go get everything. I wish, because it's all electrical, the plug-ins and all that. I'm like, oh, I'm never going to find it. But then I remembered. OMG. So the one last order I took for Uber, the Culvers, where I was asleep and it woke me up. They ended up tipping $14 and it was only supposed to be like 8. So after these 2 orders, I will be over $150. So I'm working my way home and taking orders if they come up. So as I was headed, I got a 4-item order for $11 from Sally's. I went ahead and switched zones because I'm on my way home, and this zone I'll be driving through to get home. So I normally don't like to do that, but all right, $6.50 for 2 items, 3 miles. I'm gonna take that. All right, it has been one crazy Saturday. Super slow. And then got paid extra to verify the holiday hours. This last order was crazy. Someone stole the order. Then I asked them to remake it. They said no. So then I had to contact DoorDash. DoorDash contacted them. Okay, they'll remake it. It was crazy. Then I have to tell the customer why it's running late. But she would end up being outside and talked to her. And I went and told her, what was kind of going on. And she had already texted me and told me she had a cash tip. So she tipped on the app, plus she gave me $8 cash. So I think I ended up with a little over 200, 11 hours. So it was definitely a long day and some lessons to be learned. I don't know. Usually Saturdays are busy. I don't have this huge of a problem. So I don't know if it was just the day or if it was something else. Uber was blank. DoorDash was like 3 to 15 minute wait. It was just really awkward. Really unusual today. So it was long. I did go over my goal, but that kind of made up for, I think I made up maybe a couple dollars shy of making up for yesterday and my goal for today. So that's pretty exciting. I went like 205 miles. So I gotta, just in case you don't know, my car drinks oil more than it drinks gas. So at 200 miles, it needs oil. And I'm at 205 and about 15 miles from home, I think. So it will be very thirsty for oil when I get home. So definitely that beginning of the orders used all my miles doing those Ubers. Going to Georgetown, Lanesville. It was pretty far, but it got me a good start to some extent. And then it was just like pulling teeth. So survived it. Barely, but survived it. So now it's time to go home and eat. I am starving. So hope y'all are profitable. Hope you have a beautiful day. It's very cloudy here still, and I think it's going to rain tomorrow. Some sunshine would go a long way right now. So I hope you have sunshine. And I hope y'all stay happy, and God bless you.